Hello YouTube, and on today's video I'm going to be going over some hidden gems for the Nintendo 3DS. So I just want to establish what I think a hidden gem is. A hidden gem to me is just a game that people don't talk about enough. Like, I go on a lot of messaging boards and stuff like that, and there are just games that for some reason people never bring up, even if they are good selling games. So that's my definition of a hidden gem. If you define something as a hidden gem like totally differently, just keep that in mind. But yeah, though, so the first game I'm going to be talking to you guys about is Transformers Prime on Nintendo 3DS. Now, I know what you're thinking. Transformers Prime? Surely, Bandicoot, that's some type of shovelware that must be dealt with and thrown away, right? Well, no. Transformers Prime is actually a surprisingly really fun beat-em-up for the Nintendo 3DS. It's kind of a typical one, it has the simple hit A 3 times to hit an enemy with strong and light attacks and, long range attack and a jump attack. It's fairly typical for the genre, but it's just really well executed. One of my favorite things about this game is that over the course of levels in the game, you play as different Transformers, and they all have their own feel to them, which adds to the uniqueness of the game. Give this one a go, it's really cheap. Next up, I want to talk about Mario Tennis Open. So, Mario Tennis Open, I know what you guys are thinking right now, that's not a hidden gem, it sold 1 million copies. Well, I like to think of it as one because I never hear anybody ever talk about this game, and it's a ton of fun, you guys. I mean it. It's easily one of the most underrated Mario sports games out there. It's basically it's Mario Tennis, but I really like the modes in this game. Like, this one right here is a Super Mario themed one where you play through levels from the original Super Mario Brothers, of course with some tweaks to the levels so that way it works better for a tennis game. But yeah, it's just a ton of fun. Give this one a go, you guys. The next game that I want to bring up to you guys is a little puzzle game called Gem Smashers. So the best way I could describe Gem Smashers to you guys is if Brick Breaker and Pong had a baby with Tetris of all things, kinda. So basically enough, you play as these little bird things and you just smash bricks. Just like in Brick Breaker, but unlike in Brick Breaker, you can actually let your ball touch the ground and everything. It's not the floor is lava, you will live. So I really enjoy this game. It's really simplistic, it's a really simple style puzzle game, but it's a really well executed one, and I think it's one that everyone could enjoy. Next on the chopping block is Dream Trigger 3D. So this is a game that's just really, really unique and really interesting. If you've played Rez, it's kind of like Rez, except instead of a rail shooter, it's a lot more like a normal 2D shooter, or as normal as games like these can be. It's all about getting into the rhythm and getting into the beat and everything like that, and scoring as many points as you can. And it's just a really chill, fun game, albeit it can be a little stressful if you're like me and are left-handed and not right-handed, because this game requires you to use both the touchscreen and the thumbstick on the 3DS, so it's a little hectic for me, but if you can get used to that, it's a very interesting and unique experience of a game. Lastly, let's talk about Conception 2. Conception 2 is kind of a standard Japanese role-playing game in the sense that, you just go through dungeons and kill all the enemies on screen, but it's very interesting in the sense that it takes cues from the Persona series, in the sense that you have social links, although it's not called social links, but they're social links from Persona, in which you bond with female students, and in a very interesting mechanic, you do what's called classmating with them, and you create a monster spawn, to use in battle with you, and it's just a really unique RPG in that sense, in terms of the story and everything like that, I highly recommend this one. I think that this is actually probably the best single player experience that this current list offers. Alright, so that's some Nintendo 3DS hidden gems for you guys. I'll probably make another one of these in a little bit, so in case you guys want to find out about some more hidden gems for the 3DS, be sure to subscribe down below, like this video, all that normal big YouTuber energy stuff, and, you know, have a wonderful day, you guys, and peace.